Hey everybody, it's Knight42. This week I'm back with something a little new. I'm not going to give you a movie review this week. I'm not going to give you a television series review this week on DVD. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and review the fall 2006 television shows that should be coming up here soon or may have already started. So, I'm going to go back to the one that's already started a couple weeks back and talk about Flavor of Love. For those who haven't seen Flavor of Love before, season 1, it is definitely something you should pick up if you're interested in reality TV. Flavor Flav from the old Public Enemy band, he's actually the star of the show. And what it is he's trying to find love between, I think it's 20 different women. He's trying to find true love. And he basically brings these girls, most of them crazy and gold diggers, into his house and eliminates one or two every week until he can find, narrow it down to two, and then he chooses who he loves or who he thinks he might love. Sadly, last season he did choose who I think everybody wanted him to choose, but sadly she didn't seem like she wanted to be with Flav as his wife or girlfriend or whatever. Instead, just as a friend. So he's back for another season. Check it out. It's on VH1. The show that started last week on August 21st, the second season of Prison Break. If you never saw season 1 of Prison Break, it's now out in DVD. Highly, highly, highly recommended. It's very intense. It's extreme. I really love the show. It's like 24 in a prison, basically. The intensity level. Each week they leave you hanging. But season 2 is back. At the end of season 1, I'll give you a little spoiler. They escape. Okay. So season 2, it's basically the equivalent of The Fugitive times 8 is what the TV clip showed, which is a little bit of a review, which I agree with. And the reason is that now there's about 8 of them out there, that have escaped and are trying to get away, obviously. And then there's also several $1 million that has been hidden by one of the prisoners at the end of the last season that had died, but he relayed the information to the main character, Michael. So, Prison Break. Best show of the season. Watch it. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see more. It comes on Monday nights on Fox. Okay? Next up, one of the shows I'm looking forward to is Heroes on NBC. Heroes, the commercials at first really threw me off. I didn't know what it was about, but it looks like it's about 8 or 9 different people that just all of a sudden one day gain superhuman powers. So one of them can stop time, looks like. I mean, this is all conjecture, of course. I haven't seen the show, just little bits and pieces. But one of them can stop time. One of them can, hear dead people, basically. One of them can, not be injured, so she can walk through fire or fall from a 20-story building. One of them can fly, etc., etc. The thing is, though, it's not going to be like superheroes wearing spandex and running around New York City. Ooh, I'm going to save you. Or Who Wants to Be a Superhero, where the goof level comes into play. I think instead, it looks like it has potential, and I hope NBC does a good job with it. That's another one that I'm really looking forward to. That starts September 25th on NBC. Next up, the one that starts up next, which is coming Tuesday, is Celebrity Duets. It has basically, I think it's 9, 10, I can't remember now, 10 celebrities, including people like Cheech Marin, Lucy Lawless, Hal Sparks. Basically what they're doing is they're going to couple them up with celebrity or big name superstars, which cracks me up because they got people like Michael Bolton in there and Richard Marx. Come on, superstars, that's really kind of reaching. But they team them up each week, and they, it's just like a sing-off, basically. At least that's what it looks like. And it's another one produced by Simon Cowell. As much as I hated America's Got Talent this summer, he also produced that one. But at the end, there were a couple of entertaining people. But, getting to that point was kind of fun because you saw the really bad stuff. It was like American Idol. So who knows what's going to happen with Celebrity Duets. It could be good, it could be bad. Right now I'm rooting for Hal Sparks in number 1 and Lucy Lawless number 2. Well, because it's Lucy. Hey, you can't diss Xena. So, next up, and that one starts August 29th on Fox. Next up, starting on September 14th, the next season of Survivor. Now, there's been some flack about this on the internet. There's people talking about the racial stereotyping, because now Survivor is broken into 4 groups: the blacks, the Asians, the Hispanics, and whites. As for the racial stereotyping, it's not as big of a concern for me. The reason I think that I am not going to watch this season has nothing to do with that, actually. It has to do with the fact that 10 of the characters on the show, and I call them characters, you'll understand why in a second, have been cast. There was a casting session for Survivor in California. 10 of the people on the show are from California. Several of them are actors. So to me, that's just like saying, here's Survivor, here's your script, go ahead, go out and do a show. You know, it doesn't seem like it's going to be anything like these people are going to be real. You know, which true, we've had fake people on the shows before, on all reality for that matter. But I mean, Survivor. The thing about Survivor to me is the fact that, you know, we pull in an astronaut, we pull in a magician's assistant, you know, we pull in people from all over the country, you know, to be on the show, and it adds that variety, adds the reason. One of the reasons that I watch, you know, I want to see a bunch of different kinds of people interacting. I mean, who's going to know the hip hop star might interact with the Navy SEAL, you know, so well or something, you know, is an example. So I am seriously debating whether I'm going to even bother watching Survivor this season. And like I said, it's not because of the racial stereotyping, but because of the casting. I mean, it's sad to me that it has to come to that point. Okay? Last show that I'm looking forward to, and once again, for those of you that are watching my video blog, I think I'm looking forward to it still, but I'm not looking as forward to it as I was before I saw Treasure Hunters. The new show, the new season of Amazing Race, season 10. Now, The Amazing Race has always been kind of fun. I've seen the last 3 seasons, I think. I never saw it before that. But Treasure Hunters was better, in my opinion. But it's still The Amazing Race. It's still fun to see these people going all around the world in 30 days, whatever. So it'll be interesting to see the new dynamics, you know, the new people and all that stuff. And I will watch The Amazing Race like usual. You know, I have no problems with Amazing Race this season, obviously. So, well, I think that's it for the fall preview. Really not much more coming out. There is a new show on ABC with Ted Danson, which I believe is called Help Me, Help You. It's a possibility, but, you know, nothing really jumping out at me on ABC. ABC has just got nothing for shows. CBS and NBC dominate right now. CBS always dominates during the fall. So that's it for me. That's Knight42. I'm checking out. Go ahead and check out, in the meanwhile, myspace.com/Knight42, that's with a K, or check out www.jasonandlisa.net, which I recently updated, now has a chat room. You must have the Sun Java installed on your machine to be able to use it, but it's a nice little chat room. And other than that, you can check me out. I post regularly at thefandom.com, which is THEFANDOM.com. Until next time, this is Knight42 signing out.